all these brands and methods to choose from, but how do I decide what skincare is best for me? Consult a dermatologist, obviously. And today we have with us on Saab CD, one of Delhi's finest dermatologists, Dr. Mahajan. Sir has been a renowned doctor for the past 30 years and has his clinics all over Delhi. I'm super excited to have him here today, and I hope you guys will enjoy this. Hello, sir, and welcome to my podcast, Saap CD. Today, I would like to start off this podcast by asking you to introduce yourself.
I am Dr. D.M. Mahajan. I'm a senior consultant with Apollo Hospital, Delhi, and I run my own clinic by the name Mahajan Skin Clinic in South Delhi. And I having in this skin treatments for a good 30 years. And I've seen a sea change over so many decades that from simple skin rituals to people going to very, very advanced treatments. And I'm very glad that you have invited me to this podcast of yours, and I'm sure it will be a very meaningful purpose.
Yes. So, over the past 2 years, when I've been exposed to social media, I've seen so many trends. But being in the industry for 30 years, I can't imagine what all you must have seen. So, now when I go out, I see almost every other celebrity or even people with a new trend on their face, say lip fillers, an eyebrow lift, or a Botox. So, what would you like to say about those trends? What are some myths associated with it? What are some side effects?
Well, it is always nice to look your best. It is well known that when you look best, you had the best confidence and you're in the healthiest way you can live and carry yourself. But at the same time, every person has a limitation in the sense like one has to consult a proper person so that you do not overexpose your parts to any maneuvers which may boomerang onto you and will look, instead of giving you a image heightening, it may lower yourself in other ways. It shouldn't look, you're already too much decked up and all that. You should look graceful at the same time. So my message has always been that even if a lot of people come to me for Botox and all that, you should not have a stony face. There should be some signs of wrinkles or something. No, we sure. Look, I am not, we don't look of that age, but then yes, I've not overdone myself.
Yes.
But at the same time, I should not compromise with the functioning of my other emotions.
Yes. So nowadays, almost every celebrity, whether it's a Kriti Sanon in Bollywood or a Hailey Bieber in Hollywood, everyone is coming up with their own skincare and makeup brands. And as people using social media, seeing those people use it, will very easily influenced. So, as a doctor, what would you say about our preferences and choosing which brand online to use?
Look, all these individuals who are born to this earth have an individual skin, and their needs are also very individualistic. And three things are very important in a normal skincare regime. One, you should cleanse it well, then moisturize it well, and at the same time, give it a good sun protection by using a sunscreen or using hats or whatever it is. So, if we keep it as minimalistic as possible, it will be very good for our body because ultimately some foreign bodies are being used on our body and we may not be very receptive to them.
Yes.
So, first and foremost, it is very important whenever you're choosing a makeup or any cosmetics that it should be hypoallergenic. कि भाई आपको जो है अच्छा लगने के बजाय or may not have a breakout. That's very important. Instead of giving benefits, it should not look in a pitiable condition. And also, it should be non-comedogenic. Should not break out into the zits or the acne. So these are the two very important things. And the body itself, the skin is such a nice organ because moving to apply a thing, if you feel comfortable, there's a one rule. If you feel comfortable, it means that thing suits.
Yes.
So you should go by your past experiences right from the childhood Our skin has got a memory. Like what we say, Dadi Ma ki nuske and all that. Yes, they all were being performed by you on your skin and they were found to be very compatible to your skin. So do not deviate from them altogether to reagents who are totally new and alien in the field, just that they are guided by an influencer or your Bollywood heroines or Bollywood heroes. But we should have a right composition. So must check the composition of everything before you apply it on your precious skin. And the other way to do is that always do a patch test in the back of your ear. And if it does well, it doesn't react, means okay, it may go well with me.
And of course, consult your dermatologist.
Of course, no, nothing short of it. And I appreciate that you are saying that before I could say that.
And what's one ritual you would ask everyone to follow if they want a happy and healthy skin?
As I already said, three things are very important. Good cleansing of the skin, which does function for you all the 24 hours without resting. And then it is the first organ of the body, largest organ of the body, which comes in interaction with the outside environment. So you can see in the day, morning temperature is very low. Then as the day advances in India, the temperature goes up. And as the day, the sun sets, the temperature again goes down. So this is the only organ which withstands all the vagaries of the weather.
Yes.
So the main function of skin is a protection or to the internal vital organs. So the skin has to be kept in a good hue. And to keep it in good hue, well, three steps are very essential. Do not complicate it further. First, cleanse it nicely so that no dirt or anything is left on your face. At the same time, the pH is very important. pH is an acid or basic pH. Basically, it's an acidic pH. That should not be disturbed because the same functions when its pH is acidic. And then at the same time, any cleanser which you use or any product you use should not alter your friendly bio microfloras also, which are useful to your skin. We also synthesize so many skin things, which are very useful for the body. So use a best cleanser, which does your according to your type of skin, whether it is oily, dry, or mixed, whatever it is. Do not elaborate too many things in the cleansing process and after cleansing. Maybe if your skin is a little loose in that, you can use a toner. And another best thing is use a moisturizer, which again restores your moisturizer of the skin, which is very essential for its functioning. So you need to moisturize it regularly because that helps in the delaying the process of aging. It helps in making you comfortable. Whenever you're not well moisturized, you'll feel the skin is tight, not working well. So skin always gives you the feelers. So you should moisturize it very well. And it should give a glossy, nice look also. There are many ways which we can achieve it. And then in the end, we always underestimate the ill effects of the sun. We had to use our sunscreen and that to an adequate amount. We all think, look, घर पे निकल तो we just put in a little sunscreen, that is enough. No. Sunscreen effect lasts only for 3 to 4 hours, most of them. At the same time, adequate quantity should be used each time, such as it should be not less than 2 fingers of the size you should apply on the face. Same time, don't forget to apply it on your exposed hands and arms and all that because they are also exposed to the sun. And also to replenish it every 3 to 4 hours. So by applying it in the morning, be complacent. Look, I have applied a sunscreen, nothing is going to bad happen to me. No complacency in applying the sunscreen. It has to be performed every 3 to 4 hours so that it effective as long as it is there on the intact skin. So only then it is effective. So these three are the basic things which we require. That's all just to have a wow effect. That's all.
Yes. And another thing, so now social media really influences us in every aspect. One of the major things is our skincare. So we see a viral product online from a unauthorized brand, from an unknown brand, and people still go crazy over it because of the amount of likes or views it has. So what do you have to say about such reels on social media or such posts promoting those products?
Well, one, they are being formulated by people who do not know ABC about the skin, its anatomy, its function, and the various ingredients which they are using. They are straight away aping it either from the West or from the scrupulous or unscrupulous resources. So it is very important that the ingredients should be very healthy, keeping in mind the skin type. Also, they should not do any kind of a harm. And third, a well balanced formula has to be there. Plus, at the same time, our social media has to be given a warning that they should not teach the gullible minds into luring them for their marketing purposes, into very sort of unscrupulous kind of a thing, which are not at all healthy for the skin.
Yeah.
So, social media has a responsibility and they should not shy away from it, and they should concentrate that if they can't do good to a person, they don't do any harm to anyone.
So, towards the end, I would just like you to give a piece of advice to all the medical aspirants and students out there, because medical profession is one which takes years of hard work. So, what would you like to say to the young aspirants?
I always encourage them, you have to do well, and it is very important. I must tell all my junior colleagues that the best reward a doctor gets is when their patients come so gratified and satisfied. That is the best reward for us. Do not get carried away by the allurement of the money. It follows. But make people happy, make their skin happy, and make their life and quality balance very, very good.
Thank you so much for joining me, sir. And thank you guys for joining us. Hope you enjoyed this. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.